So, you're a dog owner in Milford. You already know what a great place this is for you and your best friend. Today, we're going to get into exactly how to find the right trainer to help you both enjoy our city to the fullest.
You know the moments I'm talking about. A nice, calm walk along the harbor, maybe a sunny day strolling down the Silver Sands boardwalk, or even just navigating the crowds on the Milford Green. Life with a dog here is just full of these little adventures.
And the secret to making sure all those experiences are actually fun and not stressful? It's having a well-behaved companion you can count on. So this guide is all about giving you a simple, clear path to finding the perfect trainer for what you need right here in Milford.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about why training a dog here is a little different. This isn't just about learning sit and stay, it's about getting your dog ready for our specific local world.
A good trainer gets this. They're focused on these real-life skills. Can your dog stay calm when another one is coming towards you on that narrow harbor path? Can they stay focused with all the seagulls and smells on the trails at Silver Sands? That's the practical stuff that makes your everyday life so much easier.
Right, so before you even start Googling trainers, it's really helpful to know what you're actually trying to accomplish. Let's figure out what those goals might be. The foundation for pretty much all modern effective dog training is something called positive reinforcement. Really, it just means rewarding the behavior you want to see more of. It works, it's humane, and honestly, it really helps strengthen that bond between you and your dog, which is the whole point.
Do any of these ring a bell? Maybe you've got a brand new puppy who needs to learn, well, everything. Or maybe your dog is perfect, except for that jumping on guests thing. Pinpointing your main goal, whether it's basic manners or something trickier like anxiety, is your first big step.
All right, so you know your goals. The next question is, how do you want to learn? There are a couple of different ways to go about it, and each one has its pros. This is really the main choice you'll be looking at. Group classes, they're fantastic for practicing around other dogs and people, and they're definitely easier on the wallet. But if you're dealing with a specific problem at home, like your dog going nuts when the doorbell rings, that one-on-one attention from private lessons can get your results a lot faster.
Okay, you've got your goals, you've thought about the format. Now for the big one. How do you actually check out a trainer to make sure they're the real deal?
You're probably going to see a bunch of letters like these after a trainer's name. You don't have to memorize them, but just know they stand for different certification programs. For instance, CPDTKA means they're a certified professional dog trainer. Seeing credentials like these is a good sign that a trainer takes their education seriously. Here's the simple 4-step checklist you can use for any trainer you talk to. First, ask them straight up about their methods. Second, ask about their certifications. Third, make sure they can build a plan for your goals, like those walks down at Walnut Beach. And last, get all the costs and policies down on paper so there are no surprises later.
Now for the nuts and bolts. Let's talk about what to budget for training and a few of the local rules every dog owner in Milford needs to know.
Here's a general idea of what training costs in our area as of 2025. You can see group classes are a pretty accessible starting point. And then you have more intensive options, like a board and train, which is a much bigger investment. This should at least give you a ballpark for your budget.
Okay, here's a really important rule for keeping everyone safe and happy. In any public spot in Milford, your dog's leash has to be 6 feet or shorter. And another key number for you, 6 months. Once your pup hits 6 months old, they need to be licensed with the city. You can get that taken care of right at the town clerk's office.
And for all you beach lovers, this one's for you. Remember that leash dogs are welcome on the sand during the off-season. That's from October 1st all the way through the end of April. It helps protect the shorebirds and keeps things manageable during the busy summer months.
So after all that, thinking about methods and costs and rules, what is the actual point of all this work?
It really just comes down to building a partnership. The whole goal is to have a confident, happy dog that you can trust anywhere. A dog you can have over when friends visit, a dog you can walk calmly through your neighborhood, a dog you can take to Eisenhower Park on a beautiful day without worrying. We wish you the very best on your training journey.